Gallup studies year after year continue to show that a number of team members quit or resign from their position because of poor or ineffective leadership. Now, unfortunately, leaders around the world are getting a bad rap, and there is a lot of pressure put on leaders today. If you're a C-suite executive, a leader within your organization, or a business owner that has a team, you're going to want to watch this video. Today, I'm going to break down 3 steps that can help you elevate your leadership and also provide a little bit more empathy from your team members towards you so that they can see that you're also a person. My name is Natalina Nasruddin. I'm the CEO and the founder of Rise Up For You, and welcome to the Rise Up For You TV. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Every week, my team and I are bringing you golden nuggets that are going to help you elevate your potential within the workplace, in your career, in your life, and as a leader today. Okay, so let's jump back into leadership. When I was 27 years old, I became an executive of an educational corporation. I had 200 team members under me. And I have to tell you, I was not ready for that position. I learned a lot very, very quickly. And I understood that unfortunately, even though leaders are people, they don't always get the same type of empathy that team members expect from their leaders. I'm going to say that again. Leaders don't always get the same type of empathy that team members expect from their leaders. But the reality is that leaders are people too, and they make mistakes. But in this video today, I'm going to share with you 3 steps that can help you become a better leader so that your team trusts you and so that you can create relatability. Step number 1, the best leaders in the world, they ask a ton of questions. They do not assume things within the situation or within the workplace. They ask questions and they try to collect as much data as possible so that they can take the right action step to help their team, to help their organization, and to overall serve. Leaders that unfortunately don't do very well are the ones that don't ask questions, that make a lot of assumptions and then take judgments and actions based off of those assumptions. And then they realize that it creates more chaos and more disruption. So the next time a situation happens or the next time you feel frustrated about something, make sure you collect a ton of data before you take the next step forward. Step number 2, great leaders. This is going to tie into number 1. Great leaders never listen to everything they hear, especially when it's third party. Now, let's be real, okay? Team members like to gossip, right? Team members like to gossip about other team members. Executives like to gossip about team members. And unfortunately, the workplace can be a cesspool for negative thoughts about team members and situations that are happening. The best leaders in the world learn how to tune that out and to make their own decisions and their own perceptions about these individuals. Oftentimes, we get caught in this gossip cycle, and then we start to form opinions and biases around this third-party gossip that could impact how we're leading and how we're serving our team. The best leaders know that anything that they hear third party could potentially be a myth or could be potentially inflated. So as a leader, it's your responsibility to make sure that whatever you're hearing about other team members, that you find out the truth for yourself, again, leading to point number 1, before you take any kind of action. And step number 3, the best leaders in the world, they learn how to remove their ego. Now, this can be challenging because again, you are a person and you have feelings and you have emotions, but the best leaders recognize and understand how to remove their emotions from a situation so that they can best serve the team and serve the individual that's sitting in front of them. Now, I can attest to how difficult this is. I've had many a team member sit in front of me and cut me down and make me feel like I am not a great leader and in some ways be very insubordinate. But in that moment, I had to learn how to remove all of that and stay neutral and stay level-headed enough to say, I hear you. Thank you for sharing. Unfortunately, the behavior that's being displayed is not something that we can accept in this corporation and in this company. Moving forward, step, whatever that might be. But when we get in our ego, we respond emotionally. And a lot of times we can escalate the situation opposed to de-escalating it and really exercising great leadership. Ego is going to be critical. Now, there's a time and place for ego. Ego is not a bad thing. But when it comes to leading your team, absolutely, that needs to be removed from the equation so that you can think clearly and you can think 360 in order to support your team. And this is going to have a big part to do with emotional and social intelligence. presence, because the more self-confidence you have and the more self-awareness you have, the more you're able to kind of remove your emotions from a situation and then just respond as a professional leader with executive presence. My name is Natalina Nasruddin, CEO and founder of Rise Up For You. Again, I hope that helped. The greatest leaders in the world ask a lot of questions, never listen to everything they hear, especially when it's third party, and do their best to remove their ego so that they can serve their team appropriately. Natalina Nasruddin, CEO and founder of Rise Up For You. Don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Rise Up For You TV.